You think you're old enough to live alone? I am going to give you a rundown of how much is the cost of living in Zimbabwe. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chifamba, and on this channel we aim to just inform people about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And today is a special day for me because this marks 2 whole years of me living alone. So I just I just put together something that would just help you if you're in the process of moving out from your parents' home, or if you're thinking of moving out, and just to give you a bit of how much is it to live alone as a woman in Zimbabwe. Now that we're here and we're talking about cost of living, before you actually leave your parents' house, here is a tip. 2-3 months before you leave, put together if you have a laptop, Excel has something called a monthly personal budget, which shows you how much your usual expenses are. So the cost of living in Zimbabwe is on a continuum because it's $100. It all depends on the type of flat that you choose to live and where you choose to live. All right, so as I was saying, put together for 3 months, keep track of your expenses, those that you can, because definitely if you're living at your mother's house, you can't track your rent because you're not paying rent. You can't track all the other things. All right, fine, that's fine. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, which is going to be one of your biggest costs, is going to be rent. Where do you want to stay? So it's very important that you're realistic in terms of your salary, how much you earn, and also how much you'll be able to afford after considering the food, electricity, transport, and everything. All right, so I'm just going to give you guys just a rundown of if you want to stay in, there's a really cool place, Warren Park 2, the one close to Eurozeka. The houses are a bit decent. They are not ghetto-ish. They call it Kuma 5, and it's decent there, and the room probably goes for $25. A full house goes for $200 there. So you can actually get a full house with 3 bedrooms, a lounge, and a kitchen for $200 to $300 if you are that sort of person. But if you want like a room, I mean, let's be real, in Zim, yes, we do have members and some others use rooms. Your room is like $25. If you want to stay in a hostel, there's a hostel that I know by 7th, but I don't think they have vacancies all the time. It's $100, and that includes food. So that could be an option if you want to move out. A hostel that includes food, but then there are no visitors allowed, and there's a curfew, like I think 10. You can stay there, or kana urimbinga, you can stay in the avenues. And the cost in the avenues, it's for a 1 bed, it's, I think, if you budget between 200 and 250, you can get from a bed sitter to a 1 bed if you're going to move out. This is US dollars. Right now that we are done with your rents, now your income will decide for you which part of Harare will you will you stay, and what sort of arrangement. Are you gonna go to the hostel? Are you gonna go to my room at Warren Park? Are you gonna use a whole house in Warren Park, or you're gonna go for flats in town? I don't know the other side of Samara, guys. Don't bother me. But there's Wesley. It's almost the same. I know of a cottage going for $200, $200 to $300, 2-bed cottage. Wesley is opposite Warren Park. This is close to town. Like Warren Park is like most 10 k's from town, and it's closer to town than the other vibes. The other affordable vibes. But you can go into Mount Pleasant. I remember Belvedere is like 150 for a one bed. Yeah, I once stayed in Belvedere. For one, I pay $60 in rent. You'll figure out where I stay. So I pay $60 in rent. That's fine, and I would say I live comfortably. One, two. I'm going to go into the groceries. Groceries when it comes to in US dollars, because for now prices just move in RTJ. So I'm just gonna put it in US dollars. In US dollars, a full chicken is like $4. $5. Beef is like $3 per kg. What else? In terms of food, rice depends. If you want the basmati, it's like $4. If you don't want the basmati, you want the normal, you can get it at like $2, something. Right, so my own monthly personal budget in terms of food, and I'm saying this like just food, not drinks, not weekends, food. I comfortably live, because I live alone. I comfortably live on, I would say, $60 to $80 on groceries. I will live comfortably. I comfortably live on that. We haven't included food that I are taking out. I'm just saying cooking. And then we go on the electricity. Electricity is a bit cheap these days. My contribution towards the whole electricity is $5. And water. So electricity and water, I would say $10 a month. So we are now on $130. Then transport. I have a little car, a small car, and it's a fuel saver. And when I used to go to work, I needed about 2 full tanks per month, and my full tank would be $40. Yeah, so there's $80 on fuel. So put that aside, because my workplace is the other side of town, against where I stay. So yeah, that used to add to the bill. And also this half tank, I would also include fuel for when I'm going to see my friends or going out or whatever. So we'll say cheap $80 on fuel. Then you're going to need to occasionally have a drink, go to organics, go to your real, go to Queen of Hearts occasionally. So you can put for yourself, if you're a girl and you don't want to be spoiling men, you can put, I don't know, $50, because I believe in living. I believe in living life, guys. I don't believe in not going to buy myself that lunch that I like or that dinner. Essentially, you're also going to need an emergency fund just for other things that come up. Like one day you'll need madomasi and you've exhausted your entire budget. One day you need to buy oh yeah, something that I forgot. Internet. You also need internet. I budget about $20 per month for internet subscription, and that takes me and my other people around through the month. So do the math. That's my cost of living as a single person in Harare. I haven't included the black taxes and everything else that comes with having family and stuff, but I'm just saying, if you want to move out, those are the costs that you can expect to incur. But I also want to give you guys like a heads up. Moving out is not as simple. You will discover a lot of other costs that you never had at your mother's house when you're out there alone. And I just have like so much pride. I remember this at the time things were so hard for me. I had just made a purchase. I think I purchased the car, and things were hard, and I was even thinking of going back to my mother's house. So when you're moving out, don't burn bridges. Just move out peacefully, because things can get really hard and a lot of things can happen unexpected. So yeah, that's about it. The cost of living in Zimbabwe. If I think of anything else, I'll probably give you. I'm not saying cost for everything. I'm just saying living. I'm not putting school, blah, 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 blah. I'm just saying living comfortably in Zimbabwe. How much would you need? and per month. And that is my personal breakdown of the cost. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe.